This is a collaborative mural by Tillman Creative & Co. and a number of artists for a cocktail bar in the Gold Coast called Cheeky Street. The brief was handed over to Tillman Creative to be the creative director of this project, in which they seeked out the other artists. I was lucky to interview Bianca from Tillman to have a conversation about collaborating, project management, and creativity. In this example, I analysed the mural in the realm of branding identity. My analysis have brought my attention to the development of commercialised urban art. If we jump back in time to the prehistoric days and took a look at cave painting as a form of communication and storytelling through signs and symbols, we can see how this concept and practice has continued throughout humanity, even through the form of illegal graffiti art in public places. This artwork was often forbidden and would be instantly removed by either governing officials or even other artists. This made it difficult for people to actually experience the artwork if it wasn't documented. But today, in our technological world of smartphones and social media, we document things instantaneously, and it has formed into a habit within society. Things have changed. Street artists can now share their artwork online to a larger audience, be paid to do it legally, and have access to resources such as scaffolding to complete the project safely. So in this amazing world of social media and advertising, commercialised urban art has given brands the opportunity to capitalise over having these Instagram-worthy backdrops. User-generated content has become so valuable to brands in terms of exposure. The mural is a significant element in the cocktail bar's branding identity. The size of the mural is large and quite visible from any perceived angle, meaning the artwork is always in frame. It's almost like how you see the golden arches hovering in the sky. It has become a key icon for that brand. Not only is this mural aesthetically pleasing and interesting to look at, it has cheeky little quotes and illustrations and strong popular cultural references that all create a sense of nostalgia. The collaboration of artists and their unique styles forms a masterpiece that represents what the bar offers, a quirky, fun, and cheeky home for patrons. Bianca also works as a freelancer, covering the areas of graphic design, web design, project management, and copywriting. Here is her response to collaboration.
First off, with the client, I see working with client as collaboration. It's always the best way to deliver, like to make them happy, is to collaborate with their ideas and not go over the top of what they want or, completely keep them out of the loop. So spending time building that brief together is like the first collaborative step in a good project. And then after the brief has kind of been, we're really both happy. Like I understand it, client understands it. We know exactly what success looks like or means. Then we'll either get to work or we'll start searching for other collaborators to help us create that. I'm a classic, like I get blocked by blank canvases, like my brain doesn't work. And then I try the whole sketching process and I have some really good sketches. And then I try and digitize them and then they don't work. And then I'm like, I hate graphic design, I want to quit. It's literally it's that tangent that you see on memes. It's absolutely me. There's some things I'm quick at, and then starting from scratch is something I'm not quick at. I think the best thing I've done is get the brief. That is the first step, that if you don't have a tight one, you're more likely to guess, which stresses me out. Next step, I think, is getting the style right. So pulling together a mood board of things I think could work. After I've got the mood board, I don't normally show the client a mood board. I know a lot of people do, but I don't. I generally will start sketching stuff, which I don't really show them either, but it's more to like get my thoughts in order. Once I've done that, if there's a few things that I'm liking, I'll drag those into Illustrator and maybe try and digitize some of the stuff. It's always thinking holistically and thinking forward as to how well can this work? Because if you're not thinking like that, to me, it's more like art than it is design. Like design has to be practical.
My area is graphic and web design. I'll use the combination of these tools and my background in marketing for the research project. One of the many things I learned from speaking with Bianca is finding passion. Knowing your passion, having good communication skills, and understanding the brief is necessary in producing projects. My passion lays with the importance of sustainability. I suggest this as the thematic direction for the Expo project, as it is a serious matter in regards to even reaching 2050. Due to the time constraints of the brief, I suggest that our project has to be niche. In the field of sustainability, we can focus on economical farming that reduces carbon footprint. When designing the idea, we must develop one that better meets the consumer's needs and desires for it to be effective. Marketing has the power to have an influence in shaping the future through the consumers. This can be achieved by making a shift in conversation or creating awareness of the need for making changes and sustainable choices. Having a marketing background and approach, I can contribute this mindset by implementing the marketing strategies to the ideation and development of the collaborative project. I suggest that our team works on developing our own internal brief in response to the original brief for direction. By identifying our target market and outcomes of what we want from the expo, we can then develop the strategy and curate who does what and how. The aesthetic will be playing a significant part of the branding and will come about once we know what our objectives and target audience is. With that said, the nostalgic value given by the mural examined earlier gives me an idea that we should implement this nostalgic element into our design thinking.